Hey everyone, welcome back to Garnock Reviews and welcome aboard Not Done Yet. This is an absolutely stunning 2020 Viking 72 that was on display at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show last year. Fishing boats this side of the pond are a little bit different from what I'm used to. This one measures in at 72 feet long, with a beam of 20 feet, draft of 5 feet 9. She's got almost 2,600 gallons of fuel, 372 gallons of water. And despite her size, she can cruise at 37 knots and has wide open throttle at 44 knots. I absolutely love the woodwork and craftsmanship that's on this one, inside and out. Plenty of rod holders everywhere. You get that large transom door, that way you can bring your catch in easier. Fighting chair in the middle. And not only do you have the Flybridge, but you got the full setup with the fishing tower as well. Now notice that deck crane, this one's actually different. This yacht has been fully customised to allow a handicapped person to have full access to the cockpit, flybridge, saloon and even a master stateroom. This actually impressed me a lot because most people don't know this on my channel, but my wife's actually disabled and I myself have had back surgery, so I know firsthand what it's like to have mobility issues. And I just love the fact that you can still enjoy a boat like this. So once up on the flybridge, you'll see that this is an open flybridge, but it's got canopy covers so you can keep it enclosed. Plenty of very luxurious seating up here for your friends and family to join you. There's storage underneath these seats, some of which is refrigerated. But everything about the boat just feels solid. There's always handholds and grab rails, but look at the thickness of all the framework that goes into this hardtop. All the materials, whether that's the fabric, whether it's the woodwork, the fiberglass, you name it, it all feels like it's got the highest quality design and finish to it. You got a complete setup at the helm. We're talking all the multifunction displays. We've got cameras throughout the boat, including in the engine room. You got bow thruster, AIS, autopilot, and this boat's even equipped with a Seakeeper 26 stabilizer and an Omni sonar, making it perfect for doing coastal cruising, but also for doing offshore fishing. And you see we've got plenty of rocket launcher style rod holders along the back. And the seats have a clever setup where you can use them almost like a bolster effect and stand against them, and you can also swing that little footrest round and enjoy a comfortable sitting position as well. And stepping inside, that's when you're really going to see this craftsmanship get elevated. There's a tremendous amount of headroom in here. There's so much natural light coming in from those large windows. There's plenty of artificial light. And some of the best woodwork finish I've seen on any yacht on my channel to date. To begin with, we've got the saloon, and this has all got storage underneath those seats on the port hand side. And then to starboard, we've got a pop-up TV that comes out of this entertainment centre. But we've also got a day head as you immediately enter the cabin, which I think is a great setup. If you've got people that's out fishing, you don't have to worry about MD coming all the way through the accommodation to use the bathroom. Moving forward, we've then got a dining area to starboard with a fully equipped galley to port. This galley's got plenty of countertop space. It's got all the appliances you'd expect from home. You're going to have your dishwasher. We've got fridge, freezer. We've got an electric stove top. You got your double stainless steel sink. Plenty of different storage lockers, drawers and cabinets. They've all got that push button mechanism so nothing pops open while the boat's cruising along. Now, as I mentioned, this one's actually been modified for handicap use, and traditionally this would be like a large pantry in the galley, but they've removed this and this has got a lift that can take you down to the master stateroom. They were really clever in the way that they've done this, because that way if you want to use this as a handicap setup you can, but if you ever wanted to convert it back to how you'd expect the Viking 72 to be, it can be easily restored to the way it was originally. Then if I take you down to the lower accommodation, we'll start off in the bow. But as I make my way down this passageway, again you can just see the high quality finish that we have from all different materials. I like the fact the passageways is wide. I don't feel like I'm bumping into the walls as I'm walking along here. Obviously it's easy to do at the boat show, but if you were doing this out at sea, you wouldn't have any problems. Now each cabin's got separate AC controls. This one's got a TV mounted on the bulkhead. There's plenty of storage in here, and you can see we've got a total of 3 berths. You've got a double on one side and a single on the other. This stateroom is fully ensuite, and it's got a separate toilet and shower. As we start to make our way aft, the next cabin I'll show you has got like a bunk bed effect with a twin berth. And again, in this cabin you're going to find it's fully ensuite as well, and this one's also got the toilet and the shower separate. And then once we come out of this cabin, we start to head aft again. As we make our way down the passageway, there's actually a cabinet on the starboard side of the hull, and this one is going to be for pretty much a linen closet for all your towels, things along those lines. But right next to that, we've also got a washer and a dryer, and I like the fact that these are pretty much hidden behind the wooden doors, but it's great functionality to have on board as well. And then I can take you into the owner's stateroom. Here again, you can get a close-up of that lift that we've got for the wheelchair, but you can also see we've got the large island berth, easily accessible. There's a lift system overhead, that's just to help get on and off the bed. You also see we've got the different storage lockers, drawers, cabinets. These are full height, giving you plenty of storage. And as you'd expect, this stateroom is fully en suite, and again, it's got the separate toilet and shower. I just love the fact that the owner's been able to enjoy his time on board, even considering the health issues that he faces. Then making our way aft again down the passageway, we got one more cabin to show, and this one would be a perfect crew cabin. And the main reason I say that is she's right next to the engine room access. And this cabin does have, it's like a bunk bed effect. Again, there's more storage lockers and drawers. It's got the TV mounted on the bulkhead. And every cabin on board is fully en suite, and again, it's separate toilet and shower. And as I kind of zoom in on this one, I just love the finish that's on the woodwork. Viking are one of the finest yacht manufacturers in the world. And if you're impressed with all the cosmetics that you've got from the accommodation, wait till you see the mechanical masterpiece that's inside. This one's got near enough full walk-in headroom in the engine room. She's powered by twin MTU. These are 16V2000 diesel engines. They're 2,635 horsepower each. That's a total of 5,270 horsepower. As I said before, this allows you to cruise up to 37 knots with a wide open throttle of around 44 knots. And as much as this was a brokerage listing that was at the boat show, you could easily think this was a brand new boat when you're in the engine room. This is immaculate. Not only do we have no signs of any leaks from oil, water, fuel, anything like that, but everything's just so cleanly painted, polished. Everything's clearly labelled. I like the fact that all the main serviceable components are easily accessed. We also have plenty of things like toolkits down here that's mounted in place, as you're always going to have tools close at hand. Just a great overall setup for heading offshore. I'd like to thank Blue Water Yacht Sales for allowing me the opportunity to come on board and share this video with you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. If you can leave a comment down below. I look forward to catching you on the next one. Thanks everyone.